What's up, guys? It is Flexpoint, and we are going to do another review. I just did one right now. It was for my game blank, and this one's going to be for my Vladimir. Now, the reason why I'm going to focus a little bit on this one is because I had a really bad start this game, and I kind of want to show you how you can come back from starting like I started this game 0-3 and 0, so I was downright feeding. I'm going to go ahead and show you what exactly you need to do to make sure you can come back from that and contribute to your team. The feeder game, yes, it was the feeder game. So I go Vladimir, and I told Lee that I would double jungle with him, and he agreed to it. This Lee Sin was very good. He's also very toxic. So I went ahead and just like muted him after like I went 0-2 and 0 or something. Again, we start double jungling. If you have any questions on how to double jungle, let me know, and I can tell you something there in the comment section. I started it off wrong. I was supposed to start E, but I started E. Alright, so I walk into lane, and just trying to farming this Vladimir under tower is pretty difficult. I go ahead and bait out his ignite there. I'll go ahead and show you a little slower. I know he's going to jump onto me any chance he gets, because he's level 3 and I'm level 2. So I try and bait him in right here, ignite, and that's why I walk up, and as soon as he ignites me, I just go ahead and use my pull. And there you go. Baited. I need a moderator. Just trying to harass him down here and make sure I get some last hitting done. We can go ahead and skip to the feeding. Just trying to shove this in so we can go get Tryndamere. Anivia had a really good roam off, so what's up, Mateo? So of course I died here. Like I said, level 5 Anivia roam is kind of unexpected, but it came and they got the kill. We can blame Connor for that one. For those of you who know, Connor was the York mid, so we can blame Connor. Kappa. Anyways, so there begins. I'm 0-1-0. Yeah, this is his York only account, so I told him I don't mind doing with him. It's Connor, I'll do it with him no matter who he uses. He's a good player if he can win with anyone. So I'm level 6, he's level 5. As soon as he jumps in, I said, okay, I'm gonna try and fight him here. As soon as I got ignited, I walked away. I shouldn't have ignited. I mean, I shouldn't have used my pull that early. I should have waited, but I kind of got a little scared there. Because I was worried that like the auto, if he crits me, I would die with the ignite and the pull. Well, so right here at this point, I said on stream, I'm gonna die. Because he's gonna hit level 6, he's gonna jump me, and I'm gonna die here. So what I should have done here was backed off. But I see Lee Sin right here, so I say, okay, like I gotta stay here and shove. You know what I mean? I get Lee Sin over here. So I didn't see, but Lee Sin walked down to take the gromp, and boom, like this guy just jumped me and he killed me. Just like that. So 0-2-0. As Vladimir, you lose the Tryndamere if you don't get a kill early. If you all don't kill each other, he's gonna eventually beat you in the mid game. Late game, Tryndamere loses to Vlad, but like I said, in the early game and the mid game, you just get slaughtered, especially if he kills you. Like he could have killed me here, but he didn't. I used the pull at the right time and was able to get away. Like I said, like right there, I'm getting flamed. Like I'm getting flamed hard by this Lee Sin because he just died to a gromp, and then he's blaming me for some reason. I walk around the circle. Whenever you're getting chased by someone who doesn't have like any gap closers, just walk around the turret and you'll be okay. What video card are you getting? It's a 980, the NVIDIA or the EVGA. There you go. VGA 990, 90 or 90. I have it under my favorites or my card. The way to win this matchup is actually like harassing him down and not taking any harass at all, which is kind of difficult because as soon as you walk up to harass Tryndamere, and that's why Tryndamere is a tough matchup, Tryndamere will just walk up to you and harass you, or he'll spin in and there's the gap close, and then you have to use your pull, but he slows you and stuff like that, so it was already a pretty difficult matchup. Alright, so I finished my Will of the Ancients, but I still can't beat Tryndamere, there's no way. You can't beat Tryndamere as Vladimir until you finish your Rylai's. Your Rylai's Scepter is so strong against Tryndamere because you can kite him every 2.5 seconds, so Tryndamere can't catch up to you if he's slowed. So I get slaughtered here. And there's 0-3-0, just like that. And like I said, I'm getting flamed hard by this Lee Sin. He's a really good Lee Sin, I'm not gonna lie, but like, toxic as hell. But like I said, I was feeding, so I mean, I'm gonna take it. But you gotta remember in the back of your mind, if you're using Vladimir, it's like, Vladimir is not the strongest laner, you know? He's very weak, especially in the top lane against people who have gap closers. He's not strong, he doesn't have that much health, he doesn't have that much armor, not that much AP. So, sustain is nice, but the sustain is nice only in extended fights. You know what I mean? Or in just mostly harassing. Now you go ahead and pull there because it was actually a lot. If you do the math, I lose less health when I pull than I would if you would have smacked me 3 times. So, because your pull does take 20% of your current HP. So he starts proxy farming, which is good for me because I can proxy farm just as easily. See, like, that's a trade I want. Like, I use a full combo on him, and he doesn't auto-attack me once. Alright, see you later, Mateo. That's ideally what you want. But again, I'm keeping up in farm, and that's one of the key components to, like, staying level with somebody, even if you're feeding. You just gotta keep up with the farm, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. My tower's about to go down, so I don't even go back to lane, so I'll take wraiths. Alright, so I go ahead and finish CDR boots next. Because, one, I don't have the correct CDR runes and masteries here. Or I don't have the correct CDR runes. So CDR boots next was pretty important. Like, I needed to finish my Rylai's ASAP, but I couldn't put aside my CDR for it. So. Again, if you guys like the music, the artist link will be in the description. Some pretty cool music though. It's a SoundCloud account. Alright, so Tryndamere is trying to dive between 2 towers thinking he can get a kill. So I'm good with that. But immediately I come to Drake. I come to Dragon because, I mean, they have no Tryndamere, now they have no Jinx. This is an easy Dragon, I gotta rotate. Even if I had TP, which I did, I still just wanted to make sure I'm there and I walk over there, you know? And now I start grouping, you know, or I start grouping early because like one Tryndamere is dead. But I'm Vladimir, and like as soon as I hit level 11 and I get my level 2 ultimate, I have to make sure that I go team fight. He flamed me, so I took his Raptors. Again, just farming the jungle anytime I possibly can. He has 145 farm, I have 126. I'm still losing by quite a bit, but I'm gonna get a little pick here. So now I'm only down by 9 farm. Trying to push tower here. I die here. Kha'Zix comes and rotates. Instead of flashing forward, I flash over here in this direction. And then there's Kha'Zix. If I would have gotten one more Q off, I think I would have killed him. But I didn't. No, I don't think I would have anyway. Well, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, this Lee Sin's pinging like question mark on me, and I'm like, okay, dude, just chill out. He's a really good Lee Sin player, though. Really, really good. He had some pretty sick plays. Check this play out. Boom. Ward. Kick. Impressive. So yeah, he was definitely a good Lee Sin player. But again, I just muted him. He was very toxic and I muted him and I'm okay. I have my Giant's Belt. I tell my team I'm not quite ready yet. And that I need just to finish the Rylai's, and then I'm going to be very, very useful. Alright, I'm 0-4-0, so I'm already pretty much bottom of the barrel feeding, downright feeding right now, bottom of the barrel focus, you know? But what you have to remember is I'm Vladimir, okay? So I will always be useful in team fights. I just have to make sure I ulti as many people as I can. And if you add Rylai's on top of that, you're even more useful. So I need a little bit more gold from our allies, so I go ahead and stay. My team ganked, which is really good, and I just stand here with an XP range, get my experience, get my assist gold, and start farming. There's my Rylai's, and I tell my team, I'm ready to go. Let's start team fighting. I told my team I'm grouping. Let's go. I'm ready. Flash there because I knew Tryndamere was about to spin in. If he landed the slow on me, I was in trouble. Alright, next thing I'm going for is Zanya's. Okay, this TP2 is actually pretty important. Alright, so I'm looking at the team here. I see Lee Sin, I see Kha'Zix that's really low. As soon as I see him take the Lantern, there's the TP. Alright, so right here, I've successfully cut them off. 2 people here, 2 people there. And I cut them off right here, meet them together, get the ulti off. Again, I have perma-slow, so these guys are not going anywhere. I pull very early to make sure I get the AoE slow on. There's Q, there's E. Go ahead and give that kill to Tristana. There's no way it can go to anyone else, so I make sure it just goes to Trist. It's the shutdown. And, you know, I mean, all is well, you know. That's also, like, as soon as we kill those 2 people, that's the Baron right there. Because one, we have Connor who's on Yorick, and all he has to do is ult Tristana and get the Tristana ghost out. And we basically have 2 Tristanas hitting the Baron, so... yeah, very, very easy Baron there, very free. And, like, I think that was a chance to throw if we didn't go for the Baron. So that was a good call by Connor. For those of you wondering, like, I'm using my E, even though there's no one around me. I'll go ahead and explain this. So, right here, I use my E to keep my Tides of Blood stacks up. For those of you that don't know, you can use your E, and it will increase how much healing you get from your Q, and it increases your E damage. So, each stack increases Vladimir's healing and regeneration by 8%. It's actually in general, not just Q. So each stack of Tides of Blood increases regen by 8%. You can have up to 3 stacks. So you can increase your healing by 24%, which is actually a lot. Tides of Blood cost and damage increases by 25% per stack, which ends up becoming 100. So granted, it'll cost more health to cast. You also do a lot more damage. And that's why you're going to see me casting my E here on nothing. Right there, like I casted on nothing just to keep the stacks going at 4. So again, another really great kick by Lee Sin. And I get hooked, and that's totally fine with me because what I want everyone to be grouped here. I go ahead and pull that so I don't get slowed, but like I want everyone to be like grouped together so I can get the AoE slows off. I didn't have my ulti there, so like that would have been a really good ultimate though. Again, we can just walk up and take this tower. They can't really stop us here. Again, I use my pull there so I don't get caught out. Some good damage out. And backing up here. I had to go AFK for like a minute or 2 here, so that's why I'm going to be standing still. Oh, not yet though, I don't think. Alright, so I carried a lot of pink wards because I had Kha'Zix. I think at one point I had like 4 pink wards up. Alright, so we do have vision over the wall, and they are grouping, and they are going to do a lot of AoE damage, so all I do is walk to the corner and make sure I like throw my ulti out. Right there, so it hits 3 people. Again, the goal is just to like hit as many people as I can, you know. We're taking a lot of damage there though, for real. Although I made sure to stand there so Lee Sin can jump on me. And things are looking pretty okay. It's like, kill-wise it's a pretty close game, but we're up 6k gold, 7k gold, so I mean we're doing pretty okay here. And again, my goal is to just split push 1 or 2 waves and then start grouping and fighting. I have to AFK right here actually. Yeah. And we start sieging. Again, I'm really strong right now. That Nivea deals a lot of damage, but like can't really stop those. I go ahead and throw my ulti out so I can get a slow on the Kha'Zix there, but it wasn't really enough. Use my pull to dodge the chompers. Life steal up a little bit. Seeing we just take this and we back off. I didn't realize Baron was coming up, but like I ended up AFK here while they're taking Baron. It sucked. And they ended up getting the Baron too. It was kind of bad, but I had to do something pretty important. But again, we're grouping, and even though they have Baron, we're still a lot stronger than they are. I get the 2-man ulti here, get the AoE slow on Anivia and Thresh. Now I'm putting the slows up on Jinx. She dies, and that's your game. So again, it's like, if you feed on someone who is like a really strong team fight, like Vladimir, Malphite, Wukong, Aurelia has good teamfight presence. Anybody with a good teamfight presence, you really just have to just keep your farming up. That's probably the most important thing. Well, the most important thing is stop dying, which is what I did. As soon as I went 0-4-0, the dying stopped. Okay, stop the dying and just farm as well as you can. I ended up losing. I was down like 80 farm to Tryndamere, but that's okay though because I'm a team fighter. That's what I do. And as soon as I got my rallies, start grouping and start team fighting. Like, if you're down by a lot or you're winning by a lot, the best possible thing to do is group. That's just it. Like, if you group with a big lead, you win. If you are down and the enemy team has a big lead and you group and they don't group, you can turn the tides. But runes here were AP Quints, AP scaling, AP blues, 4 scaling armor yellows. The rest of them are scaling health yellows and magic reds. Masteries were 2190. Again, the most important thing, just stop dying and farm. And if you're getting flamed, just mute them, because at least it was flaming me really hard, and I just muted him. So, good luck, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any questions about the champion or runes and masteries, let me know. Thank you for watching. And again, if you like the music, the artist will be in the description. I will see you guys later.